This is the Barbados Today afternoon news update for Friday, November 25th. Thank you for joining us. I am Marie-Claire Williams. We begin with news that unionized workers at the Grantley Adams International Airport are off the job at this hour. Barbados Today understands that employees are picketing outside the airport. Their action is in protest against the recent breakdown in pay negotiations between airport management and their bargaining agent, the National Union of Public Workers. Despite the protest, flights into and out of the island are said to be operating as normal. Police are once again appealing to the public for their assistance in locating wanted man Adrian Ricardo Reeves. The 45-year-old's last known address is Holders Land, Kew Road, Bank Hall, St. Michael. He's 6 feet 1 inch tall, slim, of dark complexion, with brown eyes and has unkempt hair. Lawmen are asking Reeves to present himself to the police accompanied by an attorney at law of his choice. Anyone who may know the whereabouts of Adrian Ricardo Reeves is asked to contact the nearest police station or police emergency number 211, Crime Stoppers at 1-800-TIPS, that's 1-800-8477. You could also call CID Central at 430-7189. In more police news, police are also asking for the public's help in identifying a person of interest. Police spokesman Roland Cobbler says the man is 5 feet 1 inch tall, stocky to medium build, with a roundish face, and is mixed race, Indian and black. He is wearing a rust-colored t-shirt with a round neck, tightly fitted with a zigzag pattern, and a pair of long blue jeans and a peak cap. Anyone who can provide information to assist in identifying this man is asked to contact police emergency number 211, Crime Stoppers at 1-800-TIPS, that's 1-800-8477, the Oistins Police Station at 418-2612 or 418-2608, or you could also call the nearest police station. The Vice-Chancellor of the University of the West Indies, Sir Hilary Beckles, says the Caribbean has the lowest level of enrollment in higher education in the Americas, and this is hindering regional development. He was delivering the final address in the Cave Hill campus's 50th anniversary of independence lecture series. Sir Hilary did not name any specific country, but he pointed to reduced government funding for university education as one of the contributing factors.
In the Caribbean, we are cutting investments in universities. We don't have any research institutions. We are demonizing young people who want to go to college. I mean, if you consider every young boy who walks off the block and goes to a university is a hero, nothing should say, well, the government needs to save $10,000 and therefore you can't go. I mean, I am still struggling to come to terms with that. To come to terms with a Caribbean world that has the lowest enrollment in higher education in the hemisphere. If you take Alaska all the way down to Argentina, and you take the age cohort, 18 to 30, the young people in the hemisphere, 18 to 30, we in the English Caribbean have the lowest enrollment in tertiary education in the whole hemisphere. Now, you may very well say, okay, what does it mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means. There is no way you can build a modern, scientific, sustainable, growing economy if your young people are not going to college.
Local LGBT activist Donia Piggott is calling for more employment opportunities for transgender people. Piggott told Barbados Today that some members of the LGBT community are being discriminated against because of their sexual orientation, and she says this is putting them at a further disadvantage within the wider society.
And they're in vulnerable positions at home. Sometimes, you don't have the support system in your house, and your parents are putting you out, and your mother, and that kind of thing. You have that issue supporting yourself, and then on top of that, can't find a job, the kind of avenues that you could find yourself in as a young gay person. People are preying on young people and that kind of thing, and they might not have the support system that all heterosexual or most heterosexual young people have. So I would urge people to employ more LGBT people, because, it goes a long way. Like I said, they tend to overcompensate. and work a little better sometimes.
Beckles says there is also a need for more education on LGBT rights.
I think more so when it comes to discrimination and how to handle discrimination within the workplace and how to handle gay people and certain things that you're not going to say and these kind of things are things that can be helpful in the workplace. But ultimately, like I said earlier in my presentation, LGBT people are people too, so just the same things that you would, offer to a heterosexual person in the workplace. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. So it's just equality that we're looking for.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
But Maisie, this Christmas will be the best Belgian Christmas for we. Maisie, it is all because Republic Bank just like Santa Claus. Maisie, fix up the kitchen and a new TV we getting. A special time to commemorate. Republic will help you celebrate.
Get ready to celebrate 50 years of independence right through to the best Bajan Christmas ever with a Make It Happen loan of up to $50,000 from Republic Bank. Give your home a good old Bajan spooser, buy some new furniture and appliances, or take an after-holiday trip to visit loved ones over and away. You could also be one of our lucky winners to share in fabulous prizes. Just visit any branch to apply. Go to republicbarbados.com or call us at 227-2700. We're also available via Skype and FaceTime. Special conditions apply.
In Bajan style, it will be great with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're back with news from the region. Grenadians have rejected 7 pieces of legislation aimed at reforming the island's constitution. In yesterday's referendum, a vast majority of voters said no to plans to adopt the Caribbean Court of Justice as St. George's final court of appeal, and also rejected term limits for the Prime Minister, as well as the appointment of the opposition in Parliament. They also rejected moves to change the name of the Tri-Island state. Prime Minister Keith Mitchell said he was disappointed at the low voter turnout, and speaking on local media, he also defended his administration's decision not to openly campaign for a yes vote. Mitchell added he could not understand the rejection of the bill to establish an Elections and Boundaries Commission when the present system allows for the government to control the electoral process. And further afield, Malta's Prime Minister says leaders of the European Union are not bluffing when they say the UK will not have access to the single market without free movement of people when it leaves the bloc. Malta assumes the EU's presidency in January, and the Prime Minister Joseph Muscat says the position will not change. UK leader Theresa May is expected to begin the legal process to effect Brexit by March. Muscat told the BBC that talks on the details of the post-Brexit relationship could be delayed, and he added that both parties need to reach an agreement on the number of details once May triggers Article 50 of the Lisbon Treaty, which will set the stage for Britain to leave the EU.
I think all of us have been pretty clear in our approach that we want a fair deal for the UK, but that sort of fair deal cannot translate itself into a superior deal. I know that there is absolutely no bluffing from the European side, at least in the council meetings I have attended, in saying we will start with this position, then we will soften up. No, this is really and truly our position, and I don't see it changing. In the UK, it's fair game to bash Brussels, and then you don't need to be surprised if in Brussels they bash you back. So this is a bit of a catch-22. It won't be a situation where one side gains and the other side loses. We are all going to lose something. But I don't see, and there will not be a situation where the UK will have a better deal than it has today. It simply cannot be. But it will get complicated. Divorces are never easy, I think.
And that's news this afternoon. Remember, there's more on our website, www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're on Izumi Media in bus terminals and Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Or you can tune in to Channel 99 on Flow TV or Mix 96.9 FM for more news. I am Mary Claire Williams. Good afternoon.